It's okay? I'm also in the scene.
Yeah, okay.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel again. My name is Emin. Now today I'm not alone. I have two beautiful ladies, my guests. Let me introduce them to you to get now what is the topic about. Okay, please introduce yourself to our subscribers.
Okay, you want to start from me?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Olushola Abayomi Ali. I'm a Nigerian and I'm studying here in Kaunas in Lithuania. My age, let me see. Okay.
It's a long time for thinking.
Because I'm pretty old. Okay, I'm 38 years old and I'm actually a doctoral student here in Kaunas. And I think that's all for now.
Why did you tell it to us?
You asked me to say my
They are not sponsoring my video. Okay, that's it. It's good. Okay.
Okay, I study informatics engineering, and my area of specialty right now is in artificial intelligence on small data analytics. So.
Oh, that's perfect. Your turn.
Hi everyone, my name is Ife and I'm from Nigeria. I'm 18 years old and I'm currently studying here, doing my bachelor's in new media language. Yeah.
No, that's cool. New media language?
New media language.
All right, that's good. This is your first year, yeah?
Yes, first year.
Okay, it's great. And how did you know about Lithuania? Like from Nigeria to Lithuania is a long way, and how did you find?
Okay, for me, I saw an advert. There was an advert on, doctoral study with scholarship. So I'm like, okay, what the heck? I like the topic. The topic is good, and it has money as well. So I'm coming.
The main reason is money.
Not the main reason.
Wow.
The main reason actually was the topic, I really love the topic. I was actually doing my PhD at home, but I wasn't getting the best out of it. So I saw this topic, which was what I actually wanted. So I was like, okay, I could come for this. I like this. This is good. So
that's good. Topic with money.
Then it has an icing on it, which is the financial, the scholarship, the stipend, which is okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You?
So to be honest, I didn't know about it. It was my mom that kind of found the place.
Yeah, she offered you just let's go to.
But I think the attraction was the cost of living and also the cost of education. Because I was in school, I was in university last year, but it was super expensive. So we needed somewhere cheaper. And I guess you just found.
Instead of studying in Nigeria, you chose for coming to Lithuania.
Yeah, I started studying in South Africa first. Then
right.
I needed somewhere cheaper. So this was like the best place, I guess, for her to. That's how we found Lithuania.
Okay.
That's how I knew about it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, but before coming here, you were something in your mind about Lithuania. What was your expectation and what was the reality? Did they match or absolutely was it different, and how did you come up with here?
Well, my expectations, I had quite high expectations, but when I came, at first, it didn't meet my expectation.
Okay.
Because I was expecting somewhere, to be, though I already read about it, it's a small country, the whole population in Lithuania actually is less than Lagos State in my country.
Okay.
It's quite, so it's very small. So, but I was expecting a lot of things, but which I didn't see at first. But over time, I see beautiful things coming up now. I see the good roads. I see, because the time I came in January, it was quite the winter. It was very cold. The road was pretty dirty. A lot of leaf, coming out on the street, and nobody's cleaning it. Like, whoa, this is supposed to be Europe. Come on, what's going on?
This is Europe. They are not cleaning as we are watching on the TV. It should be like everything.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. I like the simple life here, the simplicity of the lifestyle here, which is good. So for me, it's okay. Except for that part, every other thing, it's fine. I wasn't expecting too much in terms of, I was expecting a lot in terms of development because I felt it's Europe, for Christ's sake, But it's okay, it's still growing.
But Lithuania is still in Europe in your mind or no?
Yeah, it's still in Europe. We're still in Europe. But it's okay. It's beautiful.
That's cool. And your expectation should be completely different because you came here for your first degree.
Yes.
And quite young age or starting your experience in abroad. Yeah.
I'm not very sure what I expected,
Okay.
but I obviously didn't have low expectations. Like you said, it was just like Europe, so I was expecting something more, I guess. And where I was before, it was really good. So when I was coming here, the way that I expected, I don't know, studying to go, like classes to go.
Okay.
That was.
You didn't go any.
No.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm still new, and I believe that as time goes on, it'll probably be better. But
and also especially it was a pandemic.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's also a
Maybe
thing.
that was the.
That's also a thing.
Hopefully, finger crossed that.
Because we have to do like online thing, and we haven't had time to like explore like campus, and it's just not.
You still
easy
have
right now.
You still have a lot of time.
Yeah. Hopefully, it will be good for from the next semester. Yeah. But for this semester, it's online.
Yes. Everything.
All right. And what do you think about African students? Can settle down here easily or not?
Well, that's a very big question.
I did it deliberately.
It is actually a very big question, but I wouldn't look at it as, African students, I wouldn't look at it in that broader note. Let me just narrow it down a little. I believe that African students can study here. It's good for us. But the problem is the problem of communication, actually.
All right.
Yes, communicating with the locals is actually a big problem because...
You mean the older people?
Yes, it's actually, that's why most times I don't want to explore, because when I want to go anywhere, asking people for direction, it's always difficult. So sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll just stay on my own and
you believe in your Google Map,
It's not my fault, But so far it's okay. African students, I like the way the lecture here. I like the teaching techniques. I like the professors here. I think they are pretty good,
and they speak English.
They speak English, yes. They speak English. Especially the professor I work with. Yes, the professor in my department. They speak English quite well, and I know it's good for me.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can encourage other African students to come down.
You recommend them, yeah?
Yeah, I recommend them. Except for, there's a lot of classes that I had to bring them down, but it's okay for school.
Generally, it's good for African
students.
All right. For you?
I'm not sure about it actually, because for someone like me, it's a bit hard for me as an African, because I'm the only African student in all my classes. So that's a bit hard for me because sometimes I'm like separated from the rest. They speak their own language sometimes in class, and lecturers sometimes they just speak their language, and I don't understand what they're saying. So I mean, it's nice that the lecturers sometimes will make exceptions for you and like have like separate classes for you, but there are some times where you just feel alone because you're the only one who's different, kind of. So that's hard.
But they are all Lithuanian students, or you have some international students?
For most of my classes, they're all Lithuanian students. I'm like the only one with the different name, different surname, different everything.
Right.
Everyone is having like TTT at their names, surnames. I'm the only one who's like different.
Yeah, it's the same thing for me, but I believe that you have to walk up to them and make friends with them. Actually, they could be very friendly. Lithuanians could be very friendly, but they don't actually initiate the first process of friendship. Because
they don't start first.
But
they
don't start firstly. They try to look at you from a distance and try to just give you your space, but they expect, I believe that if you want friends, you have to show yourself friendly, okay? Yes, because even in my class, I remember when at the end of January, when we had to defend our autumn, progress report, out of all the doctoral students in informatics, we're about over 50 something. I'm the only black person.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, I'm the only black out of 50 something, So, but I believe that you just walk up to them, and I have some of them as friends now. You just walk up like, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you said, Anisha. Because they speak in their language anytime they want to do their presentation, and I'm practically lost. No clue at all. So, but I
But
think
like, just like you mentioned something about the pandemic. I think that's also a big issue because now everything's online. You just go to class and leave. There's no time for to walk up to somebody and make friends. You know, I don't know if that makes any sense. But like for example, the first time that I was on campus, the first and only time I was on campus, I was able to speak to them.
Okay.
But it's online now. So everyone is like kind of like to their own selves. So that's kind of hard.
Yeah, because it's not possible to make a friendship from the Zoom.
Exactly.
you could chat someone privately. There's a private chat. Yeah, you can.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I prefer face to face.
Yes.
Well, it's true. Face to face does it better.
All right. Except for study, what is the activity you are doing, extracurricular work or anything for African students? As an African student, what do you do in your free time? What kind of activities you are having here? That's the big.
Maybe we should start with it.
Maybe we have to skip these questions.
Well, the activity, we actually created our own activity ourselves.
For only the African students?
Not for all African students, for people we actually have, because we stay in the same dormitory,
Okay.
and we have other African students that stay with us as well in the same dormitory, so we eat dinner every day together. We have a food roaster, we try to make new
they have,
dishes.
like, movie nights and
And what is the only activity we can do?
Any kind of outdoor activity, maybe, or any.
But we have game nights, right? Doesn't that count?
Yeah, we have game
movie
night, we have movie nights. It wants outdoor, you're talking about outdoors activity, right?
Okay.
Possibly, yeah, if outdoor activity, because you have experience. Last year you came, it wasn't like pandemic time.
Yeah.
But it's a bit difficult for her.
Yes.
You have experience.
Yeah, I go to the gym.
That's it.
That's it. That's all.
Okay, this is a good activity, and
It's okay. Sometimes I go to the river, to the riverside, behind molars. It just,
Okay.
I don't know what activity is all about.
generally, like as an African student, you are coming here. And
You
are
asking me
thinking-
the wrong question. I'm too
Okay.
old for those activities. I don't know what activity is anymore. So maybe Ife should tell us the kind of activity she's expecting, for
Yes, maybe.
that she loved, and
she's
maybe
young
she's
blood.
You understand?
Yeah.
So because I don't know.
You're really a tight person now.
Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not very sure either. But I don't know if sightseeing is a thing.
Okay.
That's not a thing. That's not an activity that you could do.
Okay.
Just sightseeing, going.
Visiting some places.
Yes.
And if you are familiar about any sightseeing places in Lithuania, and especially in Kaunas, it's a small city, and one day you can visit all of them, but next day you will be free.
And you have
But
nowhere
what
to
you
go.
will discover, what you will discover, or maybe from the next semester you have something in your mind that you will discover, and some activities maybe you have in your mind to offer to another international student.
I haven't said about that.
Yeah.
You should think about
I
it.
haven't said about that.
Yeah. Okay, and that's good. And what kind of difficulties African students facing in Lithuania? Of course, for the enjoyable things is come to here, and about the difficulties you are facing here as an African student.
Do you have any? Have you faced any difficulty?
Now, from your side, why you are asking from her?
I'm thinking.
Maybe she has, I can copy. No.
Well, for me, I think I've once experienced racism once, just once, and
You had that experience.
yes, I have. I have, yes. Yes, and it's not that bad because I expect it. You can't come from nowhere. Mostly you're black and like.
They're pointing, or how? The difficulties we have to know that because we will have many
We are like, it was
African
in the
students.
bus. It was actually in the bus.
Okay.
And they were staring, and I wanted to see it. She was like, no. And,
Okay.
she just placed her hand on
Very
it.
sad.
Wow.
I was like, okay.
Okay.
So, and I felt it was really, it's so annoying.
Unexpected.
Yeah, well,
from
why
people.
would you do that? Why would you put your hands there for,
Maybe it was wet, that's why they didn't
No, it wasn't because because 2 stops after somebody came in and like said something in Lithuania, and then she moved.
All right.
I know, like, what was that? But it didn't mean anything to me.
Just don't box it.
No, of course. I don't talk about it because it didn't mean anything actually. Maybe she doesn't want me to, change the color of her skin. Maybe my skin next to me, maybe her color might turn black, but it's okay. But
okay, but this is a bit racism.
Yes, it is.
And any other difficult, maybe any legal or issues or documentations from Nigeria to Lithuania. How did you come? And it will be interesting for African students who want to come to Lithuania for studying. They have to know before about the documentations. How did you apply for a visa, or how did you get? It was hard, easy for you from Nigeria.
Well, it was for me. I'm pretty lucky because other people have other stories or other version because we don't have Lithuanian embassy in Nigeria.
Okay.
We don't. So some people that have come pretty earlier than me, some of them have to travel to other countries to go get the visa. But during my time, there's this new office that is open in Nigeria. They call it VFS, and I think Ifetru came in through the channel. Yeah. So what they do is that they take countries that don't have embassy in Nigeria, so they stand like a consular. So they get all the document from whoever wants to travel, take it to the accessible embassy.
It's kind of a bridge.
Yes, in between. They're like the middleman, So it was that, but it takes a while. The processing takes a while because for me it took 6 weeks.
6 weeks from applying until
from applying till, because you have to do a Skype interview. With the consular, Lithuanian consular. Right. Yes, and I think mine was in Turkey, Lithuanian consular in Turkey. So it took 4 weeks for that. Then it took 2 weeks for my visa to come. So it took me 6 weeks to get the whole thing done.
All right.
But some people have pretty long, waiting time.
Yeah. That's good. But for you?
Mine was hard. I had to wait for a long time. I was almost waiting for close to 3 months.
Oh.
Yes, I had to wait for such a long time. So I was even supposed to come in February. So because of that, I had to defer my admission to later this year. But the process generally isn't hard, but the waiting, I guess, the things you have to do, the documents you have to submit, they're very easy to get and everything. But I feel just like you said, everyone has their own time for waiting. Mine was very long, and I spent a while waiting for my documents.
3 months, and that's
a
the
lot.
reason you deferred your study.
And it's quite funny because it's the same process. Everything goes to Turkey, and then it comes back because then we don't have the embassy in Nigeria.
You visited Turkey, or you did it
online? No, you just send it from here. They send it to the middlemen. They just send it to you, to Turkey for you, and then it comes back. Then you have your interview, and then after your interview, in 2 days, you're getting your visa.
So it took you 2 days to get the visa after the interview?
After the interview, it took me 2 days to get my visa.
Yeah, mine was 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Mine was 2 days.
And for bachelor's and for PhD.
Maybe.
Okay, and the last question.
Okay,
last question. Lithuania in one word.
Beautiful place. It's beautiful. It's serene, and it's peaceful. I think peaceful should be my word.
Is it safe?
Yeah, it is safe. It is safe. You can walk any anytime on the day, even midnight. Sometimes I leave my lab to my room by 1 a.m. and I'm alone, and I'm walking alone, so it is safe and it's peaceful.
All right, that's good. And for you?
Yeah, it's quiet.
Quiet?
It's quiet.
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid using the same word she said. Peaceful, so for me it's quiet.
You have to meet with her
Calm.
every day. She will teach you.
It's just quiet.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for giving information to all people around the world. Hopefully they are watching this video, and of course African students, especially from Nigeria, they will watch this video, hopefully, and will get more information. And before settling down in Lithuania, they will have some experience from your experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you too for having us.
And I'm glad to meet you. And thank you very much. Okay,
Wow.
keep watching, keep subscribing this channel. See you in next video. Bye bye.
Bye.